Hope you're all well, man. Been busy with masks. I've been trying to keep myself busy. Had this guy order 5 raws, 5 clowns raw. I don't normally, got them on eBay, but I don't, not 5, man. So I'm sitting there making these friggin' clowns all week, man. I got them done.
Compare prices and save up to 30%. Hotel? Goodbye.
Oh man, I'm so proud of myself that I've never watched Big Brother. What an absolute waste of your hour of your time. I think it's 24 hours a day on TikTok. I don't know how you could do it. Like sit there and watch them. You know what I mean? It'd be a waste of your day. Hope you're well, man.
Well, I'm really glad you came. Right this way. I'll show you to your hay bale. Help yourself to a wheelbarrow of popcorn. And here is your Ziploc baggie of raisins.
That's right. Then I can make some caramel apples, but I like to find some apple peeps and a black in there. And I think peeps. No problem. Well, you better get out of this. Yeah, the Google Hoosiers said this trip's got to be within an hour. Any idea how to make this? Just throw it in a pan or something. That works better. Every time.
Ah, it's so good.
I only feel bad about that. So crushed in the great pumpkin doesn't turn up in
Never watched it. Sorry, mate. But thanks for the whatever it is. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I don't have the telly on a lot though. I don't watch TV a lot.
I'm just glad that you came and you had enough
I think the middle is my favourite. The middle. That pro, that comedy. I like that one.
Hey, Cindy, look what I whipped up.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you want? Okay. That's
Hey, wingman.
kind of a special thing that we were so happy to make for you because you're our guest and we are so happy to have. Oh, look, Rick's back. I mean, we knew he'd be back, but isn't that great? Rick, can I talk to you for a minute? Sure. What are you thinking? You don't just disappear after you invite somebody over. A man doesn't treat a woman he likes that way. No offense, Mom, but I got a girl to come to my house. I think I was doing all right. Yeah, but the goal is to get her to come back. It's about chivalry. Tell him, Mike. Rick, you like her and you want her to like you back, right? In an ideal world, yes. So, you hold the door open for her, you help her out if she's carrying something heavy, and you don't leave in the middle of the day to go trick-or-treating. I asked her if she wanted to go with me, and she said no. And that's why you needed to stay home. How would I stay home if I wanted to go? Because, as a man, you don't get to do what you want. Why? Why? You want to kiss her? I didn't enjoy that kiss I got in North Carolina. You want to get one of
I don't know how long it's going to take me to get over it.
What kind of things? Go see movies you're not interested in.
But I'm trying.
Go to church. Do errands together for some reason. Call the electric company. Use the game.
I don't know how men do it alone, mate.
Just be clear, women do a lot of things we don't want.
I don't. And I understand why there's so much, why men go the way they go, mate. I understand.
Civil. I'm on. I should probably get back out there, right? Oh my God, yes. How long have you been in here? Let's go. Let's go. How long until you get to start doing things you want to do? I'll let you know.
And they tell you just to forget it, mate. Forget it and move on. And one day, you know, your kids will contact you. That's what they tell you, man. Real easy, eh? Real easy words, eh, man? But pretty hard to implement for the person that you're telling. You know, it's not that easy for them.
Just so you know, I like in like 5 years, so yeah.
They'll use troll videos, man, to get it across the line, bro. Troll videos, made up shit that I already defended in another courtroom and got them thrown out. And they get reintroduced into this courtroom as real. And suddenly I'm defending myself again for the same things. And that's what pushed it over the line. And then if that doesn't work, they just tell you that your children don't want to see you again. Gentlemen, that's what they tell you. They tell you that your child doesn't want to see you again. You know, I'm telling you, gentlemen, that there is no child on God's given earth that doesn't want to see their parent. None. None. Okay? But they'll say to you, you know, you yelled 5 years ago. So that's our trump card. You know, everything else has failed. You've passed all the tests, but we've got this last trump card that we're going to play. You know, so that's the end of your case. You're dismissed. Go away. You're the worst abusing person in the world. You're this. You're. Then they can start telling you how bad you are. Okay. You know, that's when they can. They can take you. I didn't know this. You know how they give you 24 hours, man, to remove everything from your page? Like you get an order of some kind and they give you 24 hours. You've got to remove all the comments, pictures, everything and anything. It's part of the order. All of us get it, okay? Or anyone that goes on an order. Well, if you forget anything, and, you know, they call you in and it's a picture. You forgot to private a picture. You get a fine, okay? You don't think anything about it. But they list it as a DV charge. That's what the coppers do. The coppers list it as a DV charge, mate. So when you go to court, if you've missed a comment, because I missed a comment, a picture, I think 2 pictures. I did it because they go all the way through. All the way through. Okay? So if you've missed anything, that's a charge that, you know, that's how they nail you up, man. So I was real careful with everything, and I didn't go online for 2 years, 2.5 years. I didn't go online because I couldn't jeopardise that I'd accidentally say something. So, and you know, I wasn't in trouble with anybody. I had an order. I'm allowed to go online, but at that time, you know, and I was just afraid that I might accidentally say something, and I'd get into more trouble. So I didn't go online for over 2 years. You know, for over 2 years, nothing. You know, it didn't change anything. Okay, I had no contact for 4 years, except for my visitation stuff. And I've got reports for that. Always get reports done, gentlemen, when you have to go to a private contact centre and you go through it all. At the end of it, pay for the report. It'll cost you a few $100s, but at least you'll have a record of the event, yeah? And that's the only thing that I could pull out and say, no, I had a great meeting, we had a great time, here's the proof. Completely overlooked. You know, I've got the proof of my contact. Anything else you're talking about, I'm suddenly responsible for it also. I'm suddenly responsible for something that happened 5 years ago, and be careful, gentlemen. You can't win. They've got that ace card. And once they pull that ace card out, your child doesn't want to see or speak to you because it's been an amount of time. That's one of the things, it's been too long. The second thing is, she has trauma or she remembers something from, you know, but you've had contact with her since. You have your reports. You have your reports. And the next thing you know, they're gone. They won't go through with it anymore. Won't agree to any more visits after that. So it was a hard thing, man. And there's so many men like me. So many men. You know, you run out of money, mate. That's what they're counting on. You run out of money. You walk in there completely defenceless, but you don't realise that it's completely biased. It's completely biased. As soon as you walk in the door, you are guilty, mate. It doesn't matter what paperwork you've got. It doesn't matter. You know, like, they actually say to you at the start, you know, you need to prove yourself as a father. You know, we know you love your children. We know they love you, but you need to prove to the court how much you love your children. And then they give you a whole list of stuff to do. Okay? So you can prove to the court how much you love your children. And at the end of the day, 4 years later, they say to you, no, you should never see your children again. You should never speak to your children, talk to your children. And you've been in there for 4 years, buddy. 4 years, man. You've done nothing illegal. You've made a talk, you know. But certainly you don't threaten anybody. You're not a threat to anybody. You're not a threat to the children or her. But they play it like you are. They play it like you're some huge, big person, mate. You know, I don't fucking know, mate, honestly. I'm sitting there listening to this stuff and thinking, I've never even heard of this stuff before. You know, there's harassment and stalking and all this stuff. Where did this fucking come out of? Show me one instance where I've ever harassed anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to see my daughter. That's it. I don't want any trouble. I don't cause anything with anybody. I'm respectful. I don't talk shit about the other side or whatever,
But that's what they'll do to you, boys. And then they expect you to walk away and deal with it on your own. Go and watch some television.
That's the hard part. That's the hard part, man. I'm going to get that shit framed. I'm going to get my court order framed, mate, put in a picture frame. Because I find it absolutely despicable that someone can look at you and say that you should never see your child again. Honestly, male or female, I think that is despicable. Absolutely the horridest thing that you could ever say to another person is that you should never see your children again. You should never have any contact at all. Like, are you... I think that should be illegal. Personally, I think it should be illegal. I really do. Because you're not a bad guy, okay? You might be a bit of an idiot, but you're not a bad person, and you're a good dad, and you've never done anything at all. You've always looked after your kids, mate. The kids come first. Nothing else comes first, mate. Even back in the old days, man, when my daughter came home from school, the camera is turned off. The camera gets turned off. I'm a dad. I would tell my stream, I'm a dad first. And I'll catch you later when I'm sleeping in a fucking garage, boys. Okay? So I'd go and take care, mate, until 8 o'clock, something like that. Then I'd get tossed out because I'm a danger, apparently. As soon as it's night time, men become dangerous or some shit. They'll unlock the door at 7 a.m. in the morning. Like, what a fucking joke, man. Because you can't do anything or say anything because you're a man. I didn't know what to do, man. Fucking really didn't. I really didn't. My whole thing was disintegrating. My whole family unit was being destroyed from the inside. And there was just nothing that I could do. And anything that I did made it worse or something, you just put the wrong left foot where you should have turned right, you know what I mean? So I couldn't do anything.
I don't think there was anything that I could do.
I really don't. But here we are, now I don't. This is what happens to you, boys. So you want to go through all that system? You want to go through all that heartache?
You want to get on their Mickey Mouse wheel and tick all their boxes? Get on that wheel for a few years, man, so that you can do all of their courses and tests and all of their reports they want you to.
It up for the man to drain your resources, man. To totally drain your resources, man. I spent 38. I spent 38, man, okay? Trying, yeah? To go through all of the court system, to do all the tests and all of that. That's what I put into it in order to see my children. So I was pretty serious about it. It's like my whole existence. But I'm trying to get over it. Just trying to get over it, man. It's like my journey has ended, And they're telling me there's no appeal, there's no nothing, that's the end of you. You just can't believe it after 4 years, man, of doing everything that they asked you to do, jumping through all of the hoops and doing everything that they asked you. I spent everything I could. I ended up totally broke. I was paying, at the end of the day, I was paying for all of this stuff, and then I had to do the courses, and they cost me $400 each, the courses, and my rent, you know. So I was paying $50 a week off on one of the courses, man. The men's behaviour course. That's $450 or something. And I remember doing it until I just fucking couldn't afford it, and thought, for fuck you.
I really did, man. Because they were so nasty to me at that men's behaviour course. They were so fucking horrible, man. And they were so just horrible humans. Horrible on what they think of men and what they believe our role is in society and how low we are on the totem pole. And once you go through that course, you'll understand why the system is so biased. The system is biased, man. They hate men. They hate us.
Okay? They hate you. They hate me. As soon as I walk in the court, I'm guilty, bro. And I haven't done anything. You know, I haven't done anything. Petty crimes when I was young. Petty crimes. Growing some 420. Selling some pirate movies. Fucking a couple of fides here and there. Shit that normal people laugh at. But, you know, professional people go, you're a criminal. You know, they really hammer it home. And then I had the 3 DV things. And I'm thinking, because I've never been arrested. I've never been in trouble. I swear to God. So I'm thinking, what's that? It's the pictures. The picture, 2 pictures and a comment that I did, that in the first 24 hours you're supposed to delete on your Facebook, and I missed them. So, and they marked down a DV charge. A DV charge. Domestic violence charge. Are you kidding me? So when you go to court, when they read it out, because you haven't thought about it. I mean, I thought I remembered the picture. I remember that, and I said, and I told them, but I don't remember these other ones, and they would have just been from Facebook, rah, but you're a criminal. Listen, man, the point of it is that even when you're in there and you've done everything that you've tried and you've done your best, they will find something. They'll find something, man. And they only need one thing. That's it, just one. Just one thing that they can find on you, and you're suddenly a criminal major person that should never see your children again. They are handing these things out in court, gentlemen, and I don't see any man or woman that can look at me and go, you should never see your children again. To any man. I would never say that to a female. You know, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? That's their mum, right? You know what I mean? You've got no right to say to another person that you should never see your children again or have any contact with your children, like ever. Like, based on what? Because you're saying now your children have trauma, your children have, and that's from 5 years ago? That's from 5 years ago. And you've seen your children 2 or 3 times since then, and everything was great, and now they will go back to that and go, look, no, she's got, you know, that's it for you. They've got their ace card, gentlemen, now. They've got an ace card. Don't you understand that? You could have all your ducks in a line, mate, and be the best person in the world for the job, and because it's your kids, right? And they'll look at you at the end of the day and go, no, look, your daughter's become afraid of you, or your kids have become afraid of you, and yeah, that's it for you. That's it, you know, you're done. I just don't see how it's logical. You could look at someone and go, you should never see your children again. I'm trying to get over that. Like, I don't have any more tunnel, you know, like after 4 years, you know. I don't have anything, because that's occupied my entire life. Trying to prove to these people, right? I've spent 4 years doing it, every single fucking month, every week, everything. You know, I waited 7 months, mate. 7 months to go into that court for that hearing. 7-month adjournment, mate. And then before that, because you're only in there for 10 minutes maximum, 7-month adjournment. Before that, before I walked in, 5-month adjournment. 5 months adjournment. Walk into court, you're there for few minutes.
7-month adjournment. 7 months. Okay?
So they themselves have just given 12 months of adjournment, and
your orders don't exist in that time because it's adjourned. So your orders are also adjourned. So there's another 12 months that the court has added onto your case, just in those 2 adjournments.
It's set up that way, boys. Okay? It's set up that way. Destroy the family unit. Destroy it. Totally and utterly destroy it. And I'm serious, man. It's heartbreaking. No, not at all. He's in jail. He's in jail, mate, Adam, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know how heavy that charge is. You know, when you film a woman that you're having sex, right, having it, and you film the person, and then you share it online to other people, I don't know what kind of charge that is. But I know it's pretty serious. But anyway, I hope he's moved on a little bit, mate. I don't think his BTW hat's going to work for him in there. But yeah, they're videos. It was a new channel, same videos, new channel. All the great pearlers, you know. I filmed rah-rah on live stream naked, rah-rah. Fucking joke, mate. It's me walking on the beach. The other one, you know, I gave that V one, that disgusting fucking thing, right? And you can easily tell it's...
But try telling these people. Try telling them. Because they actually believe it. They actually look at it and go, no, that's what you said, right? You can clearly see it stops, it pauses, then there's a word come in, it pauses even longer, this one. It pauses even longer. You know, and then the lawyer says to me, oh no, that's because of the buffering. And I've gone, no, that's the video. And he's gone, no, I'm going to produce it without the buffering, but right now that is real, and you need to remit there are... I said, you've got to be kidding, right? But they don't like my attitude. Because that's what I said, you've got to be kidding. I've already been in court with this. I've already had this shit thrown out. You know, a vexatious litigant. I've already done it all. I've been through it all. But I didn't realise you could reintroduce it. I didn't... Yeah, I didn't know.
So most men have to just like go through it all and be quiet. That's what they want you to do. That's the disgusting part about it. And as a man, I'm slowly understanding it. And if you look on Google
and you look up men's S rates and look how high they are, and then look at the Google stat for after family law court, and look at the stat yourself, and you'll see how huge it is for after family law court, because they put you through the ringer. They've put me through the absolute ringer. They really have. And, you know, I feel that there's just like a machine, mate, you know, and they put you on that merry-go-round, that mouse wheel, and, you know, they try and drain the resources and your time and your effort and your love and your hope. And, you know, you've got to go into the city to do this, you've got to go to the city. I live Frankston. I've got to go to the city all the time, rah-rah. They drain your fucking resources, mate. Sorry for swearing. But they drain your resources so you have nothing. I know for a fact, right? For a fact. Because these people go, fuck, that they want a copy of your bank shit. Okay?
So they see what you've got. Okay?
mate, your case will last. That lawyer will help you as long as your money's there. As long as your money's there. And as soon as it runs out on that day, in that hour, that lawyer is going to walk away from you. They're going to walk away from you. Okay? And that's it. You're going to be left on your own. And in family law court,
The longer your case goes, the less chance you've got of getting a second or a third lawyer, because that lawyer's got to spend a whole lot of time catching up on the case. And they don't get paid for that. They get paid to send emails and to adjourn and to file paperwork, and that's what they get paid for. They get paid for you coming in there and talking to them, right? They don't get paid for sitting there reading. Okay? So that's why you won't be able to find another lawyer. You won't be able to find another lawyer. And the amazing part is that the female doesn't need a lawyer. Doesn't need a lawyer. Doesn't need a lawyer. Completely fucking protected, mate. Completely shielded, protected. They answer for them. They can lie. They can outright lie in court.
There's nothing you can, unless you've got a way that, you can prove it that she's wrong or whatever, but you know that she's not telling the truth or whatever. But you're really wasting your time. I reckon that they've had a meeting beforehand, mate, before you've even walked there. And they've already made an arrangement. They've already got the fucking paperwork, mate. They already know what the fuck they want. They're just trying to get it into you, mate. Okay, the whole systems are set up. The whole system. The whole thing, the whole ball game. So
Nice try. You haven't mowed the lawn in a week, and now all of a sudden you have to do it. If I'm to-nickeling, you're to-nickeling it down here.
Oh, so it's twice on the ground, then once together, then it's in the hand. Then the next time, once on the ground, then together, then back to twice, and then through it. Right?
This is PE now? What happened to singling out the weak link and nailing with a ball? All right, come on. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. That's the rhythm. You're not feeling the rhythm. Hey, you got me swiping sticks against the floor. You get what you get.
Now you're not going faster because he's getting mad.
I'm not getting mad. Just go.
Wait. Go in.
Hi. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy, man. I hope you're good.
Stop being good at everything.
Dun, 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 dun. I made some other marks. I've been trying to keep myself busy, and all I've got is my art, so I try and do that. It's been one of the slowest Halloweens that I've ever had in my life, though. Really, really slow. I got them like that so they don't go in the drawer, mate. I'm sick of the drawer. I want to close the drawer. eBay, man. lorddobby79 on eBay. lorddobby79 on eBay. Corey's, mate, long dreads. Clowns. And I did this one, but I don't know, it's different than what I normally would do. I thought I'd do something different. So, but I don't like the gloss part. I'll get rid of that. I'll make it matte colour. But this is like my first Corey that I made. Like the very, 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 very first one. Well, yeah. So I made this Corey. but I'm not too sure about the bark. It's a bit unusual. I tried to copy one of these pictures. I've got some nice greens in there and some nice fucking yellows on there. White based. He needs belts. I'll get some belts for him, man. He needs 2 or 3 leather belts in the back. Like this one. Like this one. I need to put some belts on the back of him. This is on eBay, man. If you like, what the far out in my phone? It goes dark. What the hell is it? My chunky mask, man.
Because it's meaningful to me, okay?
Lord Dob 79 on eBay, viewer. Lord Dob 79 on eBay. Came on to show my masks. You know how you got masks. Maybe not. Oh gosh.
What the hell?